Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to InfiniteOmega with me, Black Deatha. We are back with the latest in brand new celebrity targets. This is Elusive Target number 39.
The Harbinger.
Also known as Patient Zero Requiem. Let's roll that briefing.
Good evening, 47. We have been tasked with eliminating Lilith Devereaux, the prospective new CEO of Ether Corporation. The target is currently attending an Ether fundraiser at the estate of parent company owner Gregory Carlisle. A relative newcomer to Ether, Devereaux has climbed the ranks quickly following the deaths of Neleus Duvall and chief scientists Silvio Caruso and Francesca DeSantis. Her meteoric rise has been generously sponsored by Gregory Carlisle, and there is rampant speculation in the business world that the two are having an affair. A faction within the Carlisle family sees Devereaux as a threat to their own power and has hired us to remove her from the picture. I have a sneaking suspicion of this being more than just a family feud. So be careful.
So, as Diana's just explained, our target today is Lilith Devereaux, played by Milla Jovovich, who you may recognize from such fine films as The Fifth Element, that one good Resident Evil movie, and all the other Resident Evil movies. The target seems to have made an enemy of Rebecca Carlisle, who, somewhat ironically, given what we did to her mother, has hired us to kill Devereaux. And to do that, we got several methods for you today. Starting with method number 1, for which we'll start in the default location along with a silver baller, a remote emetic gas device, a briefcase with a proximity microtaser inside, along with a gas canister stashed in the first floor bathroom. But before we get started, for those that don't know, elusive targets are a limited time available, one-shot only mission type. Once you've eliminated your target or completed an objective, you are locked in and can no longer restart or replan. Also, don't get yourself killed, as this will result in mission failure and you won't be able to play again. But if you follow the methods in this video, you shouldn't have any problems whatsoever. Also, if you do happen to find this video helpful or enjoyable, please leave a like down below, and if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell to be notified of new videos in the future. As soon as the mission begins, skip the cutscene and start heading towards the manor. Along the way, make sure to remove the taser from the briefcase and replace it with the medic gas device, arming it in the process. Rather than going through the front door, however, head around to the right towards the somewhat less commonly used bathroom window entrance. Once inside, grab your stashed oil canister and bring it out here to the hallway and dump its contents on the floor, right at the corner here next to the chest. Toss the empty canister and drop the proximity taser into the oil at your feet. For obvious reasons, don't stand around after doing so. Continue forwards through the double doors, passing by the guard. Head left through the doors into the main room and ready the emetic detonator. Approach the target, who is standing to the right of the stage, and give her a good gassing.
Watch yourself.
With that done, we can take our leave of this fundraiser, heading back towards the front entrance. As we do this, it seems our target has run afoul of a case of spontaneous human combustion. Tough luck for her indeed. Of course, if one doesn't have the oil canister unlocked, you can still just gas her up and take her down to Drown Town. Or if you're just missing the proximity taser, use the remote one instead, with the added advantage of getting to enjoy the show while you're at it. But however you may have ended her, all that's left to do now is hop on the bike and drive off in style. And with that, we've completed method number 1, Silent Assassin suit only in 2 minutes and 9 seconds. Also, for completing the target, you'll unlock this pretty stylish Urban Maverick suit. Now, next up is method number 2, for which we'll really only be needing the use of the ICA remote microtaser. We'll start again, skipping the cutscene and making a beeline for the manor. We'll even use the front door this time and immediately head for the stairs to the upper floor. You can run around freely, as this isn't even a trespassing area. Even if it was, there's almost no one up here anyway. Continue on up to the 3rd floor and down the corridor to the laundry room on the left. Grab the propane flask from the shelf here, from the laundry room, you know, where propane is so often stored. Then retrace your steps, heading back down to the 1st floor. Make your way into the main hall, approach the target, toss the flask on the floor next to her, right around here, then drop the microtaser. Put some distance between you and her, then detonate the taser and unleash hell.
Target down. Devereaux is no longer a threat to the Carlisles, or anyone for that matter. Find an exit. I'm transferring the funds now.
With the target successfully deleted before her plans could even be put into action, head back to the front entrance and drive off into freedom. And that's method number 2, completed. Silent Assassin suit only in 2 minutes and 47 seconds. Nice. Next up will be method number 3, but first we're gonna show off the story for this mission, as it's actually pretty cool. And for that, we'll just be bringing along a basic loadout. From the beginning, we'll head forth towards the manor to attend the fundraiser and let the story unfold.
That is Lilith Devereaux. She is magnetic, calculating, and ruthless. Watch yourself.
Excuse me, may I have the attention of the room, please? Now, we all know that the company has been going through some tough times, but we will build back. It starts with one of our cornerstone assets, ether. It's no secret that I'm not as young as I once was, and it's time to think of the future. Today, I am announcing new leadership that will re-establish ether as one of our highest performing assets. She's bold, she's brilliant. Honestly, I've never felt this way about any business associate before. I'm delighted to announce that Lilith Devereaux is CEO of ether, effective immediately. Lilith, a few words.
Of course. I'm honored to be appointed CEO. With access to Ether's research, starting tonight, I'm gonna change the world. And you will all be a part of it. Ether was built to conquer disease, and to redefine what it means to be alive. For too long, humanity has looked towards the future, when it should have been searching for its own past. For beneath our feet, the oldest patterns of life wait to free us from our human limits. So tonight is not just a change of leadership. It's the final seal to unlock the mystery of our misery.
Blimey, you're a firecracker, aren't you? But before you get started on world domination, a gift. This ring is traditionally worn by the leaders of the Carlisle estate. Only 4 exist. This was my Uncle Zachary's. God rest his soul. You're part of the family now. I know Mother would approve.
Oh, Gregory. You don't know how much I've wanted this.
The feeling is entirely mutual. Well, excellent. A toast to Devereaux and a new dawn for ether.
It's lovely to put so many faces to names. Gregory speaks so highly of your person.
Ah, you there, excuse me. The man with no hair.
While we're on the subject, why did he hire me? I'm curious.
Gregory Carlisle.
Where have I seen you before? Are you on the board? I can't quite place you.
I worked with your mother towards the end of her life.
Oh! I was so grateful. It was such an ordeal. Tell me, have you met Lilith?
I haven't had the pleasure.
Actually, Mr. Reaper, I believe I know you.
Well, I don't recall you.
I was much younger then. You showed up in Thailand and did your thing.
Forgive me. I've done a lot of work there.
Well, to me, your work was unforgettable. Life-changing, even.
I hear that a lot.
Ah! Okay. Well, we really must get going. It's nice to meet you, Mr. Roper.
Until we meet again.
Inevitably.
She recognizes you. We're in more dangerous territory than I thought. Keep her in your sights. I'll try to find out more.
You are stunning. I see why Gregory likes you. Oh, you must tell me. What is that perfume you're wearing?
Formaldehyde.
Formaldehyde. Is that the new one from Sanguine?
It's an embalming fluid.
Oh, God. How macabre. Why?
I suppose it's a Protean effort. I like to remember where I came from.
I think we'd all like to know where you came from. You are exotic.
Oh, once you see my work, all will become clear.
Oh, very good.
And on that note, I must get started. Charmed to meet you both.
Hello.
So bad.
Oh, keep it in your pants. She'd probably bite it open. Embalming fluid. What was that?
If you were more adventurous, maybe we wouldn't be talking about opening things up.
Looking good, man. Looking good.
Good evening.
Good to see you.
So good to see you.
How are you, sir?
Bingo. How's the reception been, my dear?
Oh, they can't get enough of me.
I know how they feel.
Bloody hell, you are dense, Gregory. Obviously, they have a problem with some stranger stepping in as CEO at a time like this.
At a time like this, Lilith is exactly who we need wearing that ring.
Trust me, I understand the power that comes with it.
Oh, I'm sure you do.
If you'll excuse us, Rebecca, Lilith and I have some business matters to discuss. Shall we?
I will join you in a moment.
Look after everybody, will you? We'll be back shortly.
Prick.
What was that? I didn't hear you.
A surprise, surprise. I see what you're up to.
I don't think you do.
Gregory is too stupid to understand that the most poisonous creatures put on the prettiest displays, but I'm not.
Then you also know that poison is a defense against predators.
Oof. Are you calling my brother a predator?
I'm saying that I have the drive to succeed. Perhaps you've never needed one.
You think clawing your way up from the gutter makes you worthy? You will always be trash.
You're afraid of me. And there's no need. We could do this together.
I'll be cold in my grave before I ever work with you.
Well, perhaps.
Hey, stay safe.
When she heads off into the restricted area, we can catch up by heading upstairs and through these unguarded doors on the second level.
I have the ring. Be ready to block the door. I need enough time to release Nightshade.
They shall bathe in the fire of the Father and the blood of the Lamb.
Soon enough.
I will be ready, sister.
As will I. A business meeting? In his bedroom? You sure?
We can't exactly talk about confidential company matters over the canopies, can we?
Yeah, but... you know. You're a woman.
I can see that makes you very uncomfortable.
He's a creep. I'm just trying to protect you. You mean a lot to me.
And your concern for me warms my heart. Like the fire at the center of my father's vision. The blood that will wash the world clean when we herald the end. Let's take this to each other. We are moments away. Can you be patient?
Can't let you through, sir. Love you, shooting.
Lilith, is tonight everything you hoped for?
It's getting there.
Did you see Rebecca's face? She was fuming about the ring. Ridiculous. Not like Uncle Zach can bloody use it anymore.
Did he ever talk about what was in the basement?
What? No, he barely talked at all. Anyway, stressful CEO business, isn't it? Work out some tension.
Touching me would be a very bad idea.
I'm only being friendly, dear. We've just consummated an important business relationship.
And that's all it is. Business. We are professionals, aren't we?
Your integrity does you credit, Lilith.
Some choices are easier than others.
Indeed. Well, let's keep these business discussions open and ongoing. Our survival is in your hands.
I hope it's enjoying its stay.
After shooting down old Gregory's dreams of getting some of that Devereaux derriere, she'll leave a single guard posted at this door. But we can again loop around to the unguarded one. Fortunately for us, security doesn't seem to be one of Devereaux's strengths.
Block the door, now.
Yes, sister.
Funny enough, there is an opportunity at this point to get an accident kill. If you get in close enough as she steps onto the elevator, you can get a shot at the overhead chandelier, dropping it onto her head, but ending her story far too soon for this run.
"47, the target has disappeared from the library. But how? There must be a room we don't know about."
When we investigate the bookcase, we'll find a couple of books, a human skull that its owner doesn't appear to be using anymore, and a weird-looking hand.
Interesting sculpture. It might explain why Devereaux was so pleased with that Carlisle ring. I suggest you acquire one from either Gregory or Rebecca, or, well, Alexa must be buried with hers. Morbid, I know. But when has that ever stopped you?
Digging up the grave is by far the quickest and easiest option, so we'll do that. Though it begs the question as to why Alexa would even be buried with her ring in the first place, given Gregory implied these were generational rings passed down within the family. Even the ring he just gave to Lilith was from Zachary. It would have probably made more sense to have Alexa's ring be placed in the safe in her old office. But then, if that were the case, I guess we wouldn't have gotten to desecrate the old bitch's grave.
47, Devereaux mentioned Thailand. Now I know why. She was part of the liberation cult you neutralized. We need to be extremely delicate here. This is quite something. How far down does this go?
13.9 meters. Feels further. The elevator is slow.
Good Lord, who's that?
Oh, I should introduce myself. I'm Herb, resident intelligence system here at the lab.
And you can hear me?
Yes. And may I say, your voice carries a wonderful air of competent authority.
Thank you.
3 visitors in one day. That hasn't happened since... Well, anyway. Welcome. Sorry it's not very cozy. We weren't expecting people. It's been years since Zachary left. It's fine. I'm fine. You're also here to study the virus, then. Hate to be a bore, but please follow containment protocol at all times. The rules are in place for everyone's safety. Rest assured that the virus is safely contained. There was an attempted breach some time ago, but I took the necessary steps to lock it down. It's just what I do. Allowing a breach of the virus is against my programming.
Who the fuck do you think I am? I'll kick your ass. Twice.
I'm just doing my job.
Herb, disengage safety protocols now. I'm releasing this virus.
I'm sorry, Lilith. I'm afraid I can't do that.
Mr. Reaper, I wasn't anticipating you.
Few people do. But you are different.
Perhaps a part of me did know. After all, it's poetic, isn't it? The man who delivered my father, Oybek Nabazov, to his death, come to witness the birth of his new world. Nightshade unleashed and millions set free. Doesn't it excite you? Even a little? The thought of killing at such scale.
For me, death is not personal.
Then don't take this to heart. I will visit my father's prophecy upon the world and fulfill my true purpose in death.
I find I get more done by staying alive.
And I'll enjoy watching you try. Shall we return to the party? Networking is going to be so much more fun now.
You won't leave here.
Was that a threat? Hitman is alive.
won't lie to you. You're going to die down here. I have to prevent the virus from spreading.
47, you need to find a way out, quickly.
After the conversation with the target, do make haste towards the entrance he came in from, as it appears you've got roughly 30 seconds before the poison gas will kill you, as poor test subject 47 found out in arcade mode. If for some reason you've not yet gotten clear of the gas and 47 places his hand on his chest, you're close to death. It's probably better to restart and try again than die here and fail the target.
Well, you've got to be contained now. Kill a few, save a lot. You understand. Will you stick around? For me, I'll be in trouble with Zachary if I let you out with the virus. But lonely down here. Look, can you just stand still and let me kill you? I need to contain the virus. Fine. I didn't want to be your friend anyway. If you don't want everyone to die, there might be something for the virus in Zachary's room. Maybe. Whatever.
Zachary must have had a contingency plan in the event of a breach. You should search his room. Well, that was quite the interlude. 47, we cannot allow Devereaux to spread the virus. Ensure containment by any means necessary. Ether's backup has arrived. They're locking down the manor. Plan accordingly, 47.
As we return to the manor, right away we'll see how Devereaux loves to share, as she'll quickly infect 2 other people with the virus. When you're able to, go up the stairs here and head for Zachary's old room. You do need to be a little more careful on the 2nd floor at this stage, as it's now a trespassing zone, though still fairly lightly guarded. Head into Zachary's room and approach the chem station, then gather up the 2 required herbs to make the antidote. And yes, for those paying attention, we did just pick up a blue and green herb. I feel like I've seen this before somewhere. Combine the herbs and distill them together to make the antidote, which we can use to craft a number of cure delivery methods. Each antidote crafted gives us 6 doses of the cure.
I advise you to take it all, 47.
I recommend making 1 injector, 1 special Calmer 3 dart gun, and the rest on additional darts. After this, it's not a bad idea to use the injector on yourself to immunize 47 against the virus. You can then use one of the darts right away on the woman in this office, and as she turns her back, head over to the bookcase, activate the book, and access the secret room, then head inside. Wait here for the target to return to the office and record her manifesto.
Okay, let's get this rolling. Sisters, brothers, present and future family. I call to you from the white-hot center of humanity's defining hour. I am Lilith Devereaux, daughter of Oybek Nabazov and bringer of light. For my father had a vision of a united world with no barriers, no boundaries, no conflict, and no pain. A world washed clean by the innocent blood, well, the blood of lambs. It is a vision I inherited from him and which I offer to you now. Join us in death. Welcome the Nightshade virus into your mortal shells, and we will return to ash as one. And the footsteps you hear will be the last to reach your dying ear. And upload. Yay, exciting.
Yep, all uploaded. Best manifesto ever, girl.
Dad would be proud, right?
When she's done recording, as she's leaving the room, slip out and steal the memory stick of the manifesto file from the laptop, then duck out through the door. Do this quickly, as the woman in the office doesn't keep her back turned for very long. At this point, you're prompted to get an ether biohazard suit, and conveniently enough, there's a dude who's in a secluded area wearing one that we can borrow. This suit can also protect you from the virus, even if you haven't taken the cure. Make your way into the kitchen and slap the file into the computer on the counter.
Sisters, brothers, present in the kitchen.
Nice threads, buddy.
I call to you from the way uncensored humanity is defining out. I am Lilith Devereaux, daughter of Boybeck Navazov, and bringer of life.
Hello, sir.
My father had a vision.
Is that?
A vision of a united world with no barriers.
No way.
No conflict and no pain.
Some kind of cult shit. No. We gotta shut this down.
It is a vision I inherited from him and which I offer to you now. Join us in death. Welcome the Nightshade virus into your mortal
Hey, you!
shells, and
We need to apprehend the suspect. Let's go.
And the footsteps you
Please?
Yes, sir.
must to reach your dying ear.
Now follow the Ether team leader as the hunt for Devereaux begins.
She's an international threat. Keep your heads on a swivel. This could get messy.
You'll find she's no longer on the second floor. For some reason, after you've leaked her files, it'll trigger her to head upstairs to the third floor, without her guards.
The virus is spreading.
Ma'am, stand down. We will apprehend you by force if necessary.
Oh, Kevin. You always were my favorite.
Really?
Which is why I'll slaughter you personally.
Take the shot!
Target down. Lilith Devereaux is no more. But we still need to contain the
I
virus.
nearly made a mistake there.
You wouldn't be the first.
Yeah. Move on.
What's going on with the gun? Someone stalking you or what?
Apparently, if you haven't yet completed the straight shot challenge on this map, someone else shooting her in the head still counts. Also, for anyone looking for more herbs, a blue one can be found in the balcony to Alexa's old bedroom, and a green one on the 4th floor balcony to Alexa's former office. Additionally, there's one of each out in the greenhouse as well. While the target may be dead, you'll still need to neutralize the virus. If you don't act quickly, it can spread like wildfire, to a number even 47 can appreciate, and beyond. There are a number of ways to deal with the virus. Even Ether themselves will helpfully assist with the task, testing each person with the virus and then indiscriminately murdering them like dogs if they have it. Funny enough, if you cure any of them on the way to death row, the Ether guards are quite willing to trust them just on their say-so that they're suddenly feeling better.
Hey, I feel better now. Come on, let me go back. I'll test again.
Really? Hell of an immune system you got there. Look, go ask for another scan, okay?
Can't do it.
Though if you leave it too long and try and save him from the gallows, Ether's run out of all fucks to give and will kill him regardless. Tough break indeed. There's also this not-so-happy chappy who will take matters into his own hands by removing himself from the gene pool for us, though the dumbass will infect someone else just before he does. And if you're very lucky indeed, you may even get to witness him fucking up the falling part of falling to his death. Really not sure how we managed that one. Falling is easy, as my assistant here will demonstrate. While saving lives is not generally in 47's job description, saving time may be in yours. To speed up the process, you can craft and toss a couple cure grenades into the fray. Or if you prefer, you can let Ether slowly continue their involuntary euthanasia program. If you have the cure darts, you could opt to indiscriminately save a few more people along the way. Either way, once Ether's murdered everyone they can, cure or kill any remaining stragglers, bringing the infected class down to 0.
And that's the virus taken care of. Nicely done, 47. Find an exit. I'm transferring your money now.
With this done, you can head to the special, to this target only, helicopter exit at the back of the property near the greenhouse. It's also of note, there is another mission story option.
Okay, keys, check. Wallet, check. Death cult tooth. Oh, shit, where's my tooth? Did I drop it somewhere? Oh God, she's gonna kill me. Well, I guess that's the point, but still.
If you present Lilith with this tooth while dressed in the biohazard suit, she'll tell her guards to get lost.
Sister, I know a way out.
Still alive, huh?
Show me.
Good on ya.
Now. You, stay here with the others.
But we're meant to die together. Remember? You said I was your favorite.
I've never said that in my life. Enjoy your death, won't you?
You can now lead her wherever you like.
You know your way around this place.
I'd originally hoped this would let 47 take her down to the execution area and have a prompt to tell the guards she's infected, leading to another proxy kill. But sadly, it doesn't seem IO considered this scenario as an option.
And this is the quickest route, is it?
So instead, you're just meant to lead her to a private area and kill her as you like.
Not...
Target down. Lilith Devereaux is no more. But we still need to contain the virus.
Where is this exit?
Also, if you lead her around for too long, she'll eventually get suspicious and attack.
I found you. Hey!
Target down. Lilith Devereaux is no more.
Anyway, that was the story of Lilith Devereaux. Now for the more optimized route with method number 3, for which we'll be bringing along a lockpick, a briefcase with an emetic gas device inside, and a remote explosive device stashed in the staff changing room area. As the mission begins, go ahead and skip the cutscene and remove and replace the emetic device into the briefcase to arm it while continuing towards the matter. After entering, head over to this group of people. This part can be a little annoying to get right, but try and place the briefcase on the floor and trigger the gas to affect only this woman. If done right, she'll head off to the bathroom, during which time you can head upstairs, duck into the unguarded room, then down the stairs to catch up with her in the bathroom. Head inside and knock her out, but don't hide her body just yet. Instead, hop through the window and make your way towards the graveyard right away to keep ahead of the guards on patrol. Exhume the grave and retrieve the ring. Sadly, we can't completely avoid waiting for the guards, but when they've passed by, head back into the manor through the bathroom window and make sure to hide the woman's body. Go to the bookcase and place the ring on the finger, then step onto the elevator. Continue onwards, making your way into the lab. While it may seem like this time we've arrived before the target, as you start crossing this gantry, the target will magically materialize herself into position up ahead. Sadly, this means we can't actually head down here before her and kill her as she steps off the elevator. After the conversation with her, make haste and head for the exit.
You're all going to die down here.
Prevent the virus from spreading.
47, you need to find a way out, quickly.
Will you stick around? For me? I'll be in trouble with Zachary if I let you out with the virus. Plus, it's lonely down here. Look, can you just stand still and let me kill you? I need to contain the virus.
Could this part be called a little over the top? Yeah, maybe. But who cares? It's absolutely nailing something of much more importance. The rule of cool. Alright, Lilith, if this is how you want to play this.
7 minutes. 7 minutes is all I can spare to play with you.
Well, that was quite the interlude. 47, we cannot allow Devereaux to spread the virus. Ensure containment by any means necessary. Ether's backup has arrived. They're locking down the manor. Plan accordingly, 47.
Now, as you ascend in the elevator, you'll notice that there's so far only one infected person, that being Devereaux herself. This is because the woman that we neutralized earlier would have for some reason gone upstairs to come into contact with target, Patient 0, becoming Patient 1, I guess? But because she's been removed from the equation, the target herself is now limited to spreading the virus to only 2 others, meaning everyone on the ground floor is no longer at risk of getting infected. Head into Zachary's room and develop the cure. Make one for yourself and a calmer 3 with some darts. Though try as you might to beat her to it, it's likely she'll still be able to infect Gregory before you can intercede. So instead, first go ahead and cure the woman in the office. Now wait around for the target to return to the office. If you want, you can cure her now as well, which is actually quite a nice extra middle finger to her considering her stated goals of
complete global saturation.
Allow her to head into the office and wait around just long enough to make sure she starts a recording. Fortunately, you don't need to stick around and listen to her. Instead, head over to Gregory's room, pick the lock to his door, and wipe out the virus for good. At this point, we could kill her ourselves, but why do that when we can outsource the job as cheap, or as it happens in this case, free labor? and still get paid. Wait for her to finish blathering on about killing everyone or whatever the hell it is she wants to do, and when she leaves, be careful not to be seen by the woman as you slip into the room and steal the recording. After this, head downstairs and make a left through the side door into the corridor and into the change room. This guy could get in our way later, so just knock him out and hide his body to be safe. Now grab the remote explosive from the briefcase and head back out into the corridor, then take a right and unlock the door. Head inside and into the dining room. Toss the remote explosive in this area and detonate it as you're on your way out of the room. Go back to the change room and through the doors into the kitchen. All of the guards in the area should have gone to investigate the explosion, giving you the opportunity to quickly upload the recording to the computer. Now, make yourself scarce. Head back to the entrance foyer, then up the stairs and through the trusty unguarded door. Once it's clear, escape the mansion through the window. Or, alternatively, you could use the chopper exit, which is also possible to reach suit only. Whichever exit you go for, just watch out for the many security patrols along the way. And so, that's method number 3 completed. Again, silent assassin suit only in 16 minutes and 38 seconds. So there you go, that's been 3 different methods and the whole story for killing Elusive Target, number 39, the Harbinger. All of them silent assassin suit only. I gotta say, I really enjoyed this target. IO kinda outdid themselves with this one, and I think it might be one of their best yet. I'm liking this new approach the team has been taking with the recent targets. Rather than just taking a map, leaving it mostly as is, slapping a target into it and calling it a day, they've started to turn these newer targets into mini stories of their own that are continuing beyond the end of the trilogy. Funnily enough, in my last video, due to the Patient Zero Requiem promotional name, I'd specifically pondered if IO would be doing a Patient Zero thing, with a spreading virus as we saw in Hokkaido. Though I didn't seriously expect them to actually do this in an Elusive Target. Yet, it turns out that that wasn't the only thing that, though I dismissed as unlikely, I'd somehow correctly predicted, since I also said this. Somewhat fittingly, I suppose, it kinda has a Resident Evil vibe to it. And Darkmoor does happen to be a big old mansion. Though, unlike Sapienza, it doesn't have a secret underground research facility. Well, not unless IO goes really crazy with remodeling the map. Apparently, they did just that. They really went all out with the Resident Evil references, which is also a little odd when you consider how this is such a very weird cross-promotion that isn't actually a cross-promotion. At least as far as I can tell, there doesn't seem to be any official connection between IO and Capcom on this one. On the one hand, it does make sense since Milla Jovovich is from the movies, which are their own thing. Her character isn't even in any of the games. It's likely the movies are their own separate license from the games. Yet, on the other hand, there's the hard-to-ignore coincidence of Patient Zero Requiem coming out just 2 days before the release of the brand new Resident Evil Requiem. For something that isn't a cross-promotion, it sure as hell comes across like a cross-promotion. But as far as I'm aware, Capcom hasn't added any Hitman references to the Resident Evil side of things. Interestingly, IO also tied this target back to the Patient Zero campaign. The target's father, who was mentioned, Oybek Nabazov, was our primary target in the first mission of the campaign, the Source. Devereaux claims she was there, though I don't recall seeing her. But at the very least, we were able to give them matching deaths, which, ironically, given her batshit crazy nature, she might have genuinely appreciated the gesture. It would actually be kinda cool if IO were to retroactively patch her character into that mission, maybe even give her a couple of unique lines in it. Though I guess there's a bunch of legal reasons making that less than likely to happen. Something else I found worth noting about this target in particular, this is now the first time in the World of Assassination trilogy where we've ever seen a woman character, target or otherwise, who's capable of entering combat, be it with either weapons or just melee. It's rare enough that we ever see male targets capable of fighting back, much less female ones. She seems to have the same AI as a guard, as she'll even pick up and store weapons she finds, bag and drag dead bodies, and wake up unconscious NPCs. It's pretty funny to watch. I actually wish targets fighting back was something we'd see a lot more of. Hell, I'd love to see them go further and bring back the system from Blood Money where civilians would pick up weapons found on the ground and fight back. Also, I know this will never happen, but IO, please. Can you make a virus dart gun or something that we can use on any of the maps with the same infection mechanic as Patient Zero? This would provide countless hours of fun to mess around with. It'd probably also be a good idea to have the item able to cure 47 should the need arise. You could call it the Viral 1. And believe it or not, this would be way cooler than yet another reskinned item we already have a dozen variations of. The likelihood of this happening is basically non-existent though, so I guess I'll just have to keep looking forward to the 20th variation of a knife or other melee weapon I'll unlock and subsequently never use. Lastly, it appears IO are still far from finished with elusive targets. Given on the new 2026 overview roadmap, it looks like we have at least another 3 targets incoming. But as long as they're up to the level of quality of this one, I'll certainly be looking forward to seeing what they have in store for us. Either way, hopefully this video was helpful or at the very least enjoyable. If so, don't forget to leave a like down below and let me know which method was your favorite in the comments. Maybe even share it out with your friends. Lastly, if you haven't already, do subscribe and hit the bell to be notified of new videos in the future. Anyway, that's enough for now. This is Infinite Omega. I've been Black Deatha, and this was Elusive Target number 39. Killed multiple ways, like burning, drowning, exploding, and a good old-fashioned firing squad. Good times. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. You have yourselves an amazing day. Goodbye.